of education and secured A+ grade math third by UTC from the academic year 2019-20. As per Education World India College ranking, our college was ranked 45th in all India and 10th rank in humanities and social science. I would like to conclude by adding that our institution believes in fostering educational excellence and supporting research, discovery, and patents in order to create a chief coordinator, Mrs. Ruchika Gargina, to felicitate Principal Dr. Pratibha Gaikwad. Now, it's time for our beloved principal, Dr. Pratibha Gaikwad ma'am. I would request her to share a few words with us.
Good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, colleagues, and dear students. It is a great day for all of us to have this two-day very, very essential which has been noted and which acquires a prime position in NEP 2020, that is the multidisciplinary approach. In fact, in our
but put laid down by botany department and will be analyzed by analytical people like us. We will be analyzing their contents and to try to publish the papers. The botany and chemistry will gel very soon. We have already planted some of the plants brought it from Pune. That is what botany people would do. Now the agricultural part will be done by jointly, and the analytical research will be done by the chemistry department, or maybe the department which would be having an additional uh, instrumentation power. Just such thinking, which we have been doing it, which you people have been to restrict himself to Andhra Pradesh. However, I tell you something which he has told me. Chakrabarti, I asked him, do you come from Bengal? He said, no, I am from Andhra Pradesh itself. Chakravarti he is the dynasty of the Chakravartis, the Maharajas of like him. Uh, is not to be just uh, follow his brutality, but part of his excellence, part of his abilities, and part of his vision can be followed by all of us. We will be very happy, sir. Thank you once again, sir, for coming here. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, IQAC. Thank you, Anupama Madam, for bringing such a great personality to us. And students, all the best to you. All the best for Tuesday Days conference. I'm sure you will enjoy this and take the best of the conference. I'm also a special officer for the university, the state government university, and a special officer for web development skill development and digital marketing. Most probably will be busy. So suddenly I got a message from an unknown person because so she was asking, "Good morning, I'm Atma from so and so." All the 160 papers I cannot tell you the names also. Fine. So she said it's an online, not online, offline. I thought of saying no, but she convinced me so that I'm here today. So you need to give big thanks to all. And next is, I said, I stay maybe far away from your Mumbai, Amchi Mumbai. So how should I reach there? He said, sir, you can take any flight, you can come here. I said, I need to take two flights to come to Mumbai. To give a lecture for only gents or exercise. Since it is Mumbai, she knows how the girls, how pretty they are. Really beautiful smiles. Keep smiling, and you need to thank your management, principal, and other people for organizing this kind of multidisciplinary conferences. I'm not talking about subject because the big persons, dignitaries on the dais already spoke so many things about this conference. I'm here to entertain you. I'm here to share some of the things which you already know, but just highlight some things related to paper publication. Anyhow, I have the keynote. I'll be presenting all the points. Keep smiling. The only thing what you should do is running your own race. Keep some value behind you. If you have a value, some value, so you need not run behind the success. Success will run. It's not to run like run, it's super fast. It will run like anything behind you. The only thing you need to do is whatever you were yesterday, just know what you are today, and you should have some value tomorrow. So that is what you need to be run your own race. My own presentation, I can stop at any place. It's up to you. I'll say, like in court they'll ask, okay, so here also I'll ask, shall I stop? Shall I stop? Shall I stop? If you say yes, I'll stop. Otherwise, I'll continue. Okay, I'm giving you options, including faculty members. Yeah. Do you know when I prepared this PPT? Class was started, chemistry lecturers coming, physics lecturers coming, so math lecturers were coming, they are speaking English. And those sounds are like for us, it's like Malayalam movie. After 2 days or 3 days, when a physics lecturer comes into the class, I started hiding because he was asking questions in English. And I don't know the terminology. Then, after 2 days, I got fever. So somehow what they did is they had a separate classroom where uh, some lecturers used to come. They used to speak in Telugu and English slowly. The first year went in intermediate. He also came for the Bangalore University. His father is a chemistry lecturer. He is taking computer science. Then again, my father said, a chemistry lecturer son is taking computer science. Why you are not taking computer science? You take computer science. But fortunately, the computer science is not available there. So I'm happy. But after the second council, till that particular time, computer science in Bangalore University, it was zero. See, we say zero and one, but there are so much value for my life also. That zero became one. Computer science in Bangalore available one. Forcefully I have taken computer science in that campus. Multiple people. When I say you only, they say there are multiple people. One research paper available and find the limitations of the paper. Every research paper will have the limitation. You take any paper related to your subject, related to your specialty, and most probably people will take the oldest papers. Try to take the latest paper. People will say that, sir, 2021 is fine. No, take 2023 because already there are some papers published in 2023 also. Take the latest one. Mainly this is related to faculty members. I am telling latest, very latest, because very latest papers will have the latest findings. If you take the 5 years back, already maybe hundreds, not hundreds, thousands, not lakhs of people already downloaded those papers. They already started implemented. Most of the papers already implemented, re-implemented, and so many things are happened. So I request you people to download the latest papers. You can ask me, sir, how to download the latest paper. Ask Google Mata. So your Google Mata will provide everything. And again, I'll show you how to narrow down your research search. Okay. For me, this is difficult. I find it difficult with this. So there will be different tools, ideas to solve your research problem. You may wonder how to get them. You ask your seniors, people who are working in that particular area, or again, you can ask your Google Mata for all these things. So you communicate research papers only to the standard international conferences or journals. Somebody said this conference proceedings are going to publish in UGC some journal. That is good. If it is not so, there is no use of publishing papers in this kind of conferences. Because I'll tell you what happened to my research publications. In almost 10 months span, in 10 months span, I published 11 papers. All those 11 papers are like related to same concept, but different scenarios, different algorithms. Because I'm into computer science, I use a term called as algorithms, methodology, right? So different papers I implemented. So in hurry to complete my PhD, what I did is I have sent those papers to normal journals. They got published, fine. I got my PhD. But later what happened is, whoever referred to my papers, they published their papers in IQAC and Springer. Once again, whoever referred my journals, my papers, all those 11, they published papers in IQAC and ACM Science, their top journals. So, what I want to tell you is request you, don't hurry in publishing papers. Don't be so hurry in sending papers to normal journals. You people will see impact factor is 4, impact factor is 5. That's all magic. Don't worry about all those figures. I publish my own journal. I give impact factor as 10. Impact factor is like ranking. Okay, so your for students, if the impact factor is like 4 or 5, it is good journal, something like that. Okay, it's reverse of your ranking. One is your highest rank, two, second, three, like impact factors reverse. For students, I'm telling. Okay, so more the impact factor, that particular journal is having good value. But nowadays, what is happening is most of the journal publishers, they are manipulating. Maths are to be manipulated. Statistics are to be manipulated. So they manipulate, they give their own ranking. So don't be hurrying sending papers to such kind of journals. That is the first request I would tell you to all you people. Okay. The last one, see, as I said, the same idea with modifications or extensions, you can send to different journals. So there will be reviewing for your paper. So multiple reviews can happen, which we call it as a peer review. So initially, just send your papers to a single reviewer journal. Only one person will give you the review. You can ask me why, because the reviews will be the reviewer comments will be very less, and initially you will be encouraged. You will be encouraged to do the paper. So if you are writing a paper, the first time you submitted a paper to the peer-reviewed IEEE paper, student or any faculty member, definitely you will have hundreds of comments. There are people, there are people who could not continue their paper publication because of that particular journal comments. They will be so disappointed, and they'll be stopping their research after seeing all these review comments. That is why initially you said, sir, you already said send to papers only standard journals. Yeah, when you already started your career research. But initially you send to normal papers like your literature review papers, all those papers, normal conferences, normal journals you send to get some confidence. Confidence matters. Confidence matters. In research, the moral ethics are important. Confidence is most important. If you don't have such confidence, you cannot continue your research. Okay, that is why you send to normal journals initially. Something like this. Before you go to Olympics, our big matches, what we do? We start our playing our career in Delhi cricket. Even Tendulkar started in Delhi, in Mumbai, Delhi started. Okay. So you start your career in Delhi, then you go to next level, district level, state level, then go to Olympic. Same thing, you take analogy for publishing your papers. Start your paper, get the confidence, because you will be getting some reviewer comments. Those comments will be very helpful so that the next level will be very clear for you. And this is most important, you need to discuss with your friends, people who are working on the same area. So you will get different ideas. But remember one point, never reveal your actual research problem. So again I will take one general case study. One of my colleague in 2009, when it is 2009. So already started research in 2005, I think so. He could not complete his research because he could not solve a single problem. If he could complete a problem and can publish paper, his PhD will be completed. So one day I was sitting somewhere in my staff room. He came to me and he said, shall we discuss a problem? Problem is not problem you and I have, it is a research problem. So we discuss our own problem. Okay, in staff rooms we discuss our own problem. That is not problem, that is a different problem. I said, okay. So in the evening, maybe we used to discuss about these research problems at 5 to 6 or 4 to 6. So he was discussing with me about his problem. I could understood that. And with my fresh brain, because I don't know anything about it. So what I did is, I searched some papers, I got some algorithms. So in the next day, I said, I can solve it. So in 2-3 days, we solved it. In 2-3 days, we solved it. At that time, we used C#, okay, .NET technologies and all these things. We solved it. And what happened, actually, he was not discussing his actual problem. He did not reveal his actual problem. He was telling something which is related to that. What he was expecting is, if I could solve this, definitely this person can solve this problem. So what he was doing is, he was discussing, but he is not revealing his own problem. But in the path of solving this problem, I could get 11 different problems. I could publish 11 different papers. Before he published or complete his PhD, I could complete my PhD. Thanks to that person who could not reveal his paper or his problem. Because if he could have revealed his problem, only I will be focusing on only that. But when he is not revealed his problem, what I did is, so I was solving different problems on my way, so I could get so many problems. So that is how it will be very helpful if we are discussing. But normally what we do is, when we are in research, It is not like an examination which you only take. Research, you need to, like, you need to attend such kind of conferences. You need to discuss with different people. You need to get knowledge. You need to share the knowledge also. And even, you know one thing, so when we want to give this kind of lectures to somebody, automatically we'll be well prepared. Okay, so keep on doing research. The last one is very important. Your dedication, commitment, preservation are very important to execute your works. Dedication is very important. Even you solve your assignment, your homework. How many people do homework or assignments on your own? Honest. On your own. Without seeing Google? Clap to these three people or two people, no one people, one person. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. When I said how many people, almost I could see 50 to 60 hands. When I said without seeing Google, only one hand. Very good. Only one person. Even faculty members. Since students are there, I am not cutting jokes on you. Otherwise, it will be difficult, right? How much time I have? Right. All these are already you know. So some parts I skip. So introduction, literature survey, maybe three papers, and your conclusion results that may be part of your thesis. Most of the thesis will be something like this. Avoid plagiarism. We discussed about this. Try to solve the industry-oriented problems. So I was telling like you have multiple disciplinary here, multiple people are here. So two or three branches combinedly you can develop a project. IoT related project where you have different people involved. So definitely such kind of publications will get patents. Patent publication is different, patent granting is different. Focus on patent grants. Right? So then you submit your projects to various funding agencies. How many people submitted to DST, UGC, ACT faculty members? Focus on that. You may say that, sir, we have so many problems, this we cannot do it. So develop your own laboratories for research activity. Any one of you have your own laboratory here for your research? Any faculty member? It's not like a big laboratory. Take your computer and do some research. That is more than enough. You people will think that you need so many facilities to do the research. No. The only facility what you need is your dedication, your willingness. This matters. The very important thing, whether you write any paper, whether you do any assignment, whether you do your thesis, projects or whatever, what maybe, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy your research. Then we'll come to the actual point as Anupama said, research ethics. Ethics are important, research ethics are important, publication ethics are important. Maybe the students cannot get all these points, sorry for me, but this is for the people who are listening online and for the faculty members, these ethics. Maybe the people who want to do publish papers from the student side, you may listen because these are the like stepping stones for you. I'm skipping some slides because already I covered some points. Okay. Hello. Publication is the final stage of the research. I make so many noises to get the attention. Don't worry. Publication is the final stage of your research. So there is some responsibility for all your researchers. So all your publications are expected to provide some detailed and permanent record of research. When you publish some paper and send to some journal, it is permanent. You are keeping a record in the database. Because keep in your mind that when you are sending paper, so your paper should be clean. I used a word called as clean, right? Then these publications, basis new research and application findings, they can affect not only the research community but also society. Because see, our computer science research, it's okay, nothing will happen. After all, this will go. But if you are doing research, microbiology related research, virology related research, biotechnology related research, what? Biology, microbiology, all these things. Your research is not pure, I am using another term, pure, what will go wrong? That is why your research is very important. Whatever you publish should have good results, authenticate results, honest results. Can you tell me what is this? Sir, you are telling research and you are telling publication. What is the relationship between these two? Publication comes from your research. There may be normal publications, but the standard publication should have some research. Without that, your paper will be normal newspaper or article. Literature review papers are like articles. So we have something called as GPP, which is called as good publication practices. We'll see different GPP. All the publication ethics are agreed rules of conduct when you are publishing some results under the scientific works. So there are different standards. We'll see all the standards. So these are the ethically questionable citation practices. How many people already written some papers here? People who are maybe doing PhD are not doctorates, others. Other than doctorates, already you have papers, no? So for you only. So the first one is citing sources that have not been read or understood. While you are reading papers, you may read so many papers. But at the end of your paper, what you do is you will be keeping so many references. What you do is you keep all the references which you have already downloaded. No. You have downloaded 100 papers, don't keep 100 papers as references and think that if you keep 100 references, people will think that your paper is high. No. You need to refer the papers which you read, understood, from where you got some points. But normally what we do is, initial stages, we keep all the references which you have downloaded. Where people, maybe in the final year, you will be doing projects. In the projects, what we do is, you keep all the references which the other people will give. No, you keep the references which you have used to do the project or which you have used for doing literature survey or related work. Right? Next, misrepresentation or selective reporting of sources. So there may be different sources. So reporting is very important. And the other one is incomplete acknowledgement. So you refer to you take some content from a paper, but you don't refer to it. That we call it as incomplete acknowledgement. The last one is careless citation practices. We don't use the proper format. I think at least the faculty members know there are different formats like IEEE, ACM, or the API style and all those things. So what we do is we don't use the proper format to cite your citations or papers. Mind. Mind. Anupama, my own topic. This is other responsibilities. Soundness and reliability. So I don't focus more on this. Your research should be ethical and it should be responsible. And the research being reported should be sound and carefully executed. And whoever the researchers, they should use appropriate methods and data analysis and display. So others should take collective responsibility on their work. And researchers should check their publications carefully at methods and findings are reported accurately. You may use different methodologies, but all should be reported properly. And you should also check the calculations, data presentations, typescripts, submissions, and proofs. Without doing all these things, what we do is we'll just send the paper. I'm a reviewer of almost 50 journals, including IEEE, Springer, ACM, and all these things. I see your papers, not your papers like uh, teachers or faculty members. There are some papers, or most of the 90% papers, without formatting, without a proper formatting. Next, spellings. Next, proper citations, proper references. So there are papers. Honesty is best policy. So you should have this honesty when you are doing research or publishing the paper. So you don't do fabrications, falsification, and inappropriate data manipulations. You can use images. You can generate images, but don't use the other images. What we do is you refer to your paper. From the paper, you crop the images and keep it in your paper. So there is a beautiful tool in the Windows also, which is called as crop. I'll do it. See, snip and sketch. I'll do it. I crop it. I paste it. So nowadays people think that paper publication is Control C, Control V. You know what is Control C and Control V? You know better than me. Ma rule pata Control C, Control V. Research publication is not Control C and Control V. It is beyond that. Okay, they should represent the work of others accurately in citations and quotation. That is important. If you are using somebody's work, you should cite it. You should refer it. That is the most important thing. That is the best ethics what we should have in the publication. That is the first and foremost important ethic what we should have in the publications. And others should not copy references from other publications if they are not read and cited. So what we do is, if you are copying something from the other paper, we also copy all the references and keep it here. Why you are doing? You are copying only from one paper. You are also copying the references also. The new findings should be presented in the context of the research only. Okay, and most importantly, you should study the limitations. That is most important. Originality is more important. Your work should not be submitted concurrently to more than one publications. Be honest, faculty members. How many of you submitted a paper to 2 journals at a time? Nobody. But before almost 10 to 15 years back, most of the faculty members, they used to submit the same paper for 1, 2, 3, 4 journals concurrently. At that time, we don't have a particular software where we could trace it. But now we have different softwares. If you submit it to different journals parallelly, so they can reject your paper. Okay. So people will think that ACM is taking 6 months, maybe 1 year. IEEE is taking 2 years. Why could not I submit parallel to all these journals? If you submit, that's it. You don't get any paper in those 2 years. You are wasting your time. Don't submit your paper for multiple publishers. So all sources of research funding, if your college is funding you, definitely you should give in the acknowledgements or somewhere else, our CEO, our principal, or our management is funding this thing, this thing. So you should acknowledge it. Okay. This is very important. Remember, I have seen so many papers in conferences or journals. There will be 1, 2, 3, 4 authors. The first author will be the student, maybe the PG student. Second author will be his friend. Third author will be his class teacher. Fourth author will be HOD. If the principal is belonging to the same department, fourth author will be the principal. other. So authorship, giving authorship is more important. Okay, what we do is, that is why the authors are categorized into different guest, gift, ghost. There are three different types of authors. You are the main author, friends, you are the main authors. Other than you, there are guest authors, gift authors, principal, HOD, huh? Gift authors. Then we have the ghost authors who are there with you, but you don't keep them. These are different. If you keep your father and mother, you come to know. And one more thing is, whenever you do any changes to the authors list, all the approved authors must approve this, and you should communicate to the journal also. Accountability and the responsibility is more important. So you should attempt to answer all the queries raised by the reviewers. Reviewers may be sending different queries. Why you are doing this? Why you are doing that? What is the answer for this? You, not only in the paper publication, if you completed your PhD, submit your thesis, the same type of comments will come. Trust me, what happened with me is, for my PhD, almost I published 14 papers. Okay, for my PhD, I completed 14 papers. Whatever questions asked by the reviewers, the same questions were asked by the adjudicators of my PhD. Because since I know all the answers for these questions, I could directly answer all those questions in my Viva voice as well as to the adjudicators' queries. That is how it will be useful. And whatever you do it now. What we do is we don't give the answers. We think that it is not necessary. कल का काम आज का काम अभी करो. I think it is right. Yes. Do it now. People they are sleeping. They say that is why we are sleeping now. शाम का नींद अभी सो रहे हो. Hindi is correct, no? Yes. I can speak Hindi, Kannada, Telugu, English. I can understand a little bit of Punjabi, a little bit of Bengali, little bit of Malayalam. As I said, I want to become a poet, writer. So I am passionate towards literature. Now also I write stories, but I tell all my stories to my wife. So many stories. People need entertainment, isn't it? When I was telling all those 6 points, that girl was sleeping. Now when I was telling these kind of things, she is laughing. Very good. Comfort is more important. Your comfort, your brain will work. And remember, my dear teachers, no human brain will concentrate more than 20 minutes. It needs a break. They need a break. Since it is a conference, I am not giving a break. Otherwise, I would have given 1 minute break after each and every 20-25 minutes. If it is my classroom, I give break. I think you know better than me. You are more senior people are there. So, peer review and publication conventions will be there. As I said, others should respond to all the reviewers' comments in a professional and timely manner. You know, so they don't have any grudge on you, or they are not your competitors or somebody else. Editors or reviewers, they will give comments because they want to improve your publication skills or your research skills. Okay. It happened to one of my friends who is a reviewer in IEEE. He has given different comments. Okay. So he got so many replies. In that particular reply, the author was scolding him. Why you are doing this? Why you are doing that? You don't know about this. You don't know about that. So he was scolding. Instead of giving replies, he was scolding. So what I am to say is, give the replies in a professional manner. Give replies in professional manner. That is more important.
उसको बाजू करो
Hello, madam. Yes, I am Dr. Patkar-Varde. So there will be something like you don't need to do patents that must be patent rights must be also be respected. And remember this point: each and every faculty member, people with a reputation for not giving due credit to other researchers, generally find it hard to find collaborators and people who will write letters of recommendation for them. If you don't find any collaborators, you don't find anybody who give recommendation letters for them. You think that I don't need any recommendation, fine. You don't need any career, you don't need any recommendation. But after that, in LinkedIn we write recommendations. You know, somebody was telling about LinkedIn. You see, there may be so many recommendations in LinkedIn about your research. If you are not giving any credits, nobody will know that you are doing some research, you are taking their knowledge and all these things. Already we covered all these points. People are boring, mainly the students, because we have 60%, no, 80% of credits. For them, I am skipping this. So this is the reference for all these points. Because I said I downloaded only one paper, and I could kept all these points because the same points will be there in all the papers which I could download it. Almost 50 papers I downloaded, and it's almost 3 days I was reading all these papers. Same points represented in different formats. That's it. The main thing is ethics. Title is ethics. The same you can represent in different format. Like your madam who has given the introductory speech. You use beautiful English and you convert the normal paper into beautiful paper. This is very important. Please listen. For maybe for the students also who want to start your project. What type of paper should I select? Ask your guide. Guide is God. Remember, guide is God. Guide is God. Right? I have my God in Visakhapatnam. Guide is God. Then you see the survey and the review articles, starting point, not the extraordinary papers. Then try to identify some similar papers. Then locate the follow-up work from key paper. Then follow the references from the interesting paper. Normally, what I do is, what wrong I did at the early stages of my research is, I started my research in 2006. 2006. Okay. So my MTech project guide is God. Really God. Because God, we cannot, big gods, directly we cannot see them. Right? If they are so famous, gods we cannot meet. So I was implementing some project. At that time, like in 2016, IEEE paper publication is IEEE paper into implementing into a project is very difficult. We don't have tools, we don't have any guidance. Somehow, like people who know about computer science, I'm telling, it's something like heterogeneous computing related algorithms, right? That time it's like very tough. So I was developing those things. So I started developing those papers in C, C sharp, C++. That is more than enough at that time. So I developed the project, I completed it. So whenever I go to the guide to show the result, if you would have completed this, your project is complete. So ready will have, because through communication, through mails, already I have sent the report and all these things, results. So you will be ready with some questions. So if you have finished this, your MTech is completed. So one time what I did is, almost 100% I completed my project. Only 70% I sent to the guide. He asked the remaining 30%. If you complete this 30%, some other questions, your project is ready. So without sending those results directly, I went to the guide and I said that whatever suggestions you have given, I implemented it. So he could not say no. So my project was completed. Okay, so that is the first experience. What happened, the same thing happened with my PhD also. So whenever I want to show, initially I started downloading, trust me, I downloaded almost 10,000 research papers. You heard correct? 10,000 research papers. Downloaded. Downloading is not like reading, downloaded. So that time I thought I need so many papers to complete my research. So what I did is, initially at that time, like 2007, and for my PhD, my MTech project is starting point, because already I completed my IQAC project. So that is my starting point. So what happened is, based on that, I implemented so many other papers. So in 2006, I completed my MTech. In 2007, somehow I could found one guide in big university. What he said, So in within maybe 1 week, there is a last date for submission of a paper in an international conference. Indian Science Congress. It is Indian Science Congress. I think you already know about it. So you submit a paper, and if your paper is selected for that, I'll take you as my scholar. So without saying no, okay, so you want to say no, but without saying no, what he said is, you submit a paper, and if your paper is selected to this Indian Science Congress, definitely I'll take it. And I don't know here, but in Andhra Pradesh, caste and religion play some roles in guiding the people also. I don't know here, but there. So I'm not belonging to his caste. So he said, you don't want to say no because we are academicians. So in other way, he said, you send to this. If it is not so, then fine. So I don't have internet like now we have. So I went to some cyber cafe. Cyber cafe, not your coffee day. Okay? Cyber cafe. Almost 3 days without coming to my home. So I could have some searching through Google Mata, and already I have some papers. So I modified the papers. Almost 3 papers are sent to that Indian Science Congress. By God's grace, what happened is all the 3 papers were selected. One of the papers got the best prize also. So he could not say no. He could not say no. So somehow I have taken him as a guide. So that started the journey. So the guide, as I said, he is God, so I cannot meet him simply. So whenever I go to his office at the morning 7:30, for saying for spending some 10 minutes time. From morning 7:30 to, I used to stay away from the home, almost 200 kilometers. From 7:30 to evening, almost 9:30, 10. Before going home, so he used to say, what do you want? 10:30. Just he used to spend only 5 minutes. That's after 5 minutes, I used to come back. This happened almost 2 years, 2.5 years. Fine. Good. I'm It happened for 2 years. Fine. Earlier, as I said, I downloaded so many papers. I filtered 10,000 to 5,000, 5,000 to 2,000. So, what was my myth? Misnomer was like, I should download so many papers in order to get a paper, in order to do some project. Initially, I started with some intrusion detection. It is in cybersecurity. Intrusion detection, then it was cybersecurity. After 6 months, my guide used to say that, no, this is outdated, do this. do that. Almost like in 2 years, I shifted my research area to different minor research areas. Okay. What happened, I downloaded so many papers, but while reading, I used to write some notes. In 2 years, I could write 100 pages notes. I could, and every note will have a reference. But that time we don't have tools. So manually reference R1, R2, R3. I used to write all the tools. Again, one day, after 2 years, 2.5 years, my guide said, I asked him curiously, sir, when I want to submit my thesis. He said, so it was a research scholars gathering. So before me, there were almost 10 scholars. They were doing PhD since 4, 5, 6 years. Just you are too old, then just 2 years, 2.5 years old research scholar. All these people are doing 6 years, 7 years. You are too young to submit, he said. So I have taken it as a challenge. He said, after all these 6, 7 people will submit, you can submit. I will allow you to submit. Fine. Then what I did is, this thing happened. As I said, one of my colleague came to me, discussed this problem. That happened at that time. I could publish 11 papers. Nobody of all these 10 scholars published single paper. I published 11 papers, and I could take all these 11 papers to my guide and ask him, sir, I have 11 papers. So now tell me what should I do? He said, he's having one more question. So maybe you can understand, I was doing something like, at that time, 2008 to 11, I was doing password authentication using graphical images. Now that particular algorithms and procedures are used by banking people. That time they were not used. So we have given that. Almost all the banking people they are using. You can search my papers, all are related to password authentication. Password authentication using associative memories. So nobody that time they were doing, only some top researchers in China and Japan they were doing. So I could publish all those papers, right? What he said, I have developed that for black and white images as well as color images. But I have shown my guide only black and white images. What he said, sir, I want to close my research. He said. What he said, fine, Chakravarti, whatever work you have done is okay for me. So this is for black and white images. If you could have done it for color images, your thesis is completed. So today I'll sign it. Then slowly that is also completed. Another without single word. He could sign on my PhD thesis. And I'm here because he could sign on that particular day. So it was on November, not November, it was on May 2011. Okay? So 25th May 2011. 25th May is my birthday. So that is on that particular day he signed, and 28th May I submitted. And November I got my PhD. In December, in December 2011, I got a recruitment notification from the government of Andhra Pradesh, from the state university. Since I submitted, completed, I got my PC and OD in November, I could apply that particular post out of 34. So this is like 1 is to 34. Out of 1 is to 34, I have like, they want something like BTech CSE, MTech CSE, PhD CSE with more publications on API score. Unfortunately, I have more publications. 1 is to 34. The other 33 members, they were having 10, 15 papers. That time I was having almost 48 papers and 2 books. You think that paper publications, the API score doesn't matter. Sometimes it will matter. Only one month. If I could not complete that in that particular November, so December is the last date. So I cannot compete with all those 34 members. So directly I was posted as an associate professor. You know the importance from assistant to associate, direct associate. After 3 years, I have enough APA score to become a professor. But this is not to boost myself. This is how you need to do your research. Understood? So research is not like having intelligence. So all kind of like you are having multiple disciplinary things. You don't have so many things. Except cunning nature, except cunning, you should have the other things also. So then definitely you reach to high goals. How much time I have? Finish? So this is how we give theory part. Shall I show you something online related tools? Shall I? Yes? I want yes from students.
Yes.
Big yes?
Yes.
Yes. Right. As I'm telling, you need to give the citations. Everybody may be confused how to give the citations, how to remember all these things, right? So we have different tools. So we use different tools. I tell you. How many people know Bahubali? Bahubali. So there is a Bahubali. There is a Bahubali. There are Bahubalis, which we call them as reference management tools for academic writing. Shall I proceed or stop? Give me maybe half an hour. Is it okay for you? Right. Now I am telling the actual part, which actually I want to tell you, but Alma said no, 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 we will not tell it. This is in a lighter side, Alma. Don't mind, please. Okay. There are two tools. One is Zotero. This I use most, and Mendeley. I give this PPT free of cost. You need not take photos. One more thing is this PPT is already in CONFAB. This Zotero you can download from the internet. So you want to attend any class? Lunchtime? Yes? What time lunch? 11:30? 12:30 now? 12. 12. Half an hour more. So there are two tools. You can download these tools. Almost these two tools work alike. I'll show you the Jotaro. Already I downloaded it and also installed in my system. Now I'll show you the magic. I'm very happy that you people are listening very quiet. Can you see that?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So normally, when you first time install the software, you don't find anything. I create folders according to the papers which I could download. My area of research is networks, forensics, cybersecurity, e-learning, biometrics, IoT, something like this. Okay. So I downloaded different papers and kept in all these things. Fine. So you can ask me, sir, why you are keeping in all these folders. It's easy to refer also. I'll tell you how you can give the reference for all these files in a particular folder. Maybe you can have 100,000 files, downloaded files in a particular folder. Easily you can give reference. That is the magic of this Zotero, right? Now see. So I have different papers in this. Now already downloaded. Okay, because I thought I don't find any time. Now what I do is I open this paper. See, for every paper, directly it gives this information. See, you are not typing anything. Earlier we used to type the author details and all these things. You are not typing anything. When you keep this in this particular software, directly it gives the article name, abstract, and all these things. Automatically it will be taken. Right? That is one thing. Next, listen, this is the beauty of this tool. Can you see something is highlighted? Normally what we do is when you are reading any textbook or paper, we highlight something, we underline something normally. So I used to do the same thing without this tool. I used to underline later, I used to write on my own, then I used to type it. That was happened almost like 14 years back, 15 years back, 20 years back. Now, no need. Open this PDF. So whatever you read, just you underline or you highlight with your color, any color, red, green, blue. You can also have different colors. Based on your priority, you can keep it something. Okay. Now what I do is, I'll go back. Even if you want to see all the highlighted things, you can see here. Can you see where the pages are highlighted? Okay, all these pages are highlighted already. For the demo purpose, already I have done this in the morning. Now go back. Now see the beauty here. Right click. So there are different options for us. There are different options. Okay. Now what I do is just I generate a report. What I do? I generate a report for us. So this is the report on this particular PDF. So like that, on any number of papers you can generate the report. Next, is the beauty of this. Create a note from the annotations. Now, that is the beauty of this particular tool. You should use it. See, whatever you underline, everything is here. You need not again copy, paste, and bring it here. Everything will come here. Just you can download it as a report. You can use it. So that is the beauty of this tutorial. Okay. So please use it. I keep this software in the Dropbox and share to you. So if you have any problems with that, you can do it. So there are so many things. I can explain this Zotero for entire one day. It will take one day to know about this Zotero. Because it is ethics class, I could not concentrate more on this. Okay. Mainly I am into technology. I teach different tools like presentations, content creation tools, all edtech tools, education technology tools I teach, MOOCs, LMS, I teach content creation, content preparation, paper publication tools, reference management tools, plagiarism tools, I teach all the tools. I hopefully, I said to your principal, we should have a particular workshop or a briefing to our own faculty members, 146 members, I think so. Is that right? We should have a technology related, because theory part, you know, even also participate. Definitely we'll have a technology related online presentation where I'll be discussing all these things, but not in a single day. I need at least 4-5 days, 2 hours each. Okay, because in one day we cannot digest. So today I teach. It's not like teach mentoring, maybe sharing my knowledge, because already you know so many things. I don't say it as a teaching. I am not a teacher. I'm a mentor. We learn something, we practice, come back, you ask the questions. So that is how we can grow ourselves. And the other beauty I'll tell you, students, we have a Google Mata. Yes. So most of us will search papers in the Google, but don't search papers in Google. Narrow down your search using Google Scholar. What it is? Google Scholar. So what I do is I search for publication ethics, morning activities. See here. So one paper is coming here. So when you are downloading Zotero, it also asks you to download Zotero web tool. What it is? Zotero web tool or plugin. Okay, so already I downloaded it. It is there here. You can see. So these are different plugins. Your Google is having so many plugins. You can use that plugin. So what I can do is I'm clicking in. I'm getting a message. Can you see it? So I'm not downloaded to my system. Directly from the search itself, I'm taking the PDF. I'm taking it directly to the Zotero. Okay, now what I do is I select it. Large scale benchmark something, right? So I select. If you have 10 papers with the PDF, you can select. Normally I want the PDF files because you can refer only PDF files. I'm selecting. Select all. Okay. What will happen? It is selecting to a particular folder. Understood? I search for a forensics file. So since already I have some folders in Zotero, I am directly saving the paper in the a particular folder. So directly it will go. Microbiology related thing, directly it will go to that folder. It will be there. Right? Now you can see. It is there in the Zotero. Okay, it's already comes to the Zotero. So again, same thing. You can open a particular file. You can do the same thing. You can create a particular notes from this. So this is how this can be created, and this will be useful. Useful, very, very useful for all the people who are doing the related survey, literature review, and all these things. Okay, this tool is very important. You can use it. This is one of the best tool. What I can say, the best tool for the reference management. Best tool which I use. One more tool, shall I? I have 4 minutes more. I write different action plans for the universities. There are some plans. Okay. I submitted so many proposals for the UGC. I was there in NEP related things. Listen. So we can write English, we can speak English, but when it comes to writing a paper, there may be problem. If there are any English faculty members, please forgive me. Uh, See, there is one more tool which is called as Ref and Write. the beauty is, I have the black habit. Morning when I was doing something, it said there is a problem with the left and right. That is the tool. Do you want to do something? So I was seriously typing something. I said yes. But what happened is that tool was removed from my word. I'll see whether it is there or not. So I'm preparing a notes. What you can do is, which topic? What we can do is, the left and right will come here. Okay, so we can rewrite what it is called as paraphrasing. So we can rewrite that particular thing. So maybe I record a demo and keep you, and maybe if you can circulate in your classroom groups, maybe because it's not installed now. There was a problem. So there are so many other tools. Maybe the next time, what we do is we will focus more on tools. I request your management, maybe after this Pongal, we have Pongal, Sankranti and all this. So tomorrow is Pongal, I am here to see your faces, that's it. To see your happy faces. So there is another big issue which is called as plagiarism. Plagiarism, copyright issues. So there is a beautiful tool which is called as Turnitin. There are so many other tools. Again, that is also another topic which we need to cover. Okay, complete one topic. Plagiarism tools. There are different tools we have because this will check your originality of your fact. So whatever it may be, dedication is most important and the teamwork is very, very important for your research. As I said, you need intelligence, motivation and this. And genius is only 5% of your inspiration and perspiration is 95%. You cannot get your degree or PhD without lot of works. And again, that's normal, you are not alone, everybody is doing it. There is a Newton's 3 laws of graduation. Maybe you are a PhD or normal graduate. A graduate student in procrastination tends to stay in procrastination unless an external force is applied to him. The age A of a doctoral or degree student process is directly proportional to flexibility F given by the advisor or guide and inversely proportional to the M, that is motivation of the student. So every action toward graduation has an equal and opposite distraction. Remember it. And there are 8 pillars of success: mindset, your beliefs, habits, resources, strengths, emotions, motivations, and goals. And don't wait for the perfect moment. You think that somebody will come and save us. Nobody will come and save you. And don't go away where the path may lead, but you create your own path and let everybody follow your paths. And this is a truth what described in one painting. Everybody, including faculty members, we are wasting our time here. And maybe 100 people will say so many things, so many motivational lectures. Nobody can motivate until you motivate yourself. Endings always lead to beautiful beginnings. I hope Happy New Year for you, and this is a good time to start everything. Don't find excuses for beginning everything. Thank you very much. Thank you.
भाई मैम ये ये उनको रिक्वेस्ट करके मना बना के वो लेते हैं, आते नहीं, अब क्वालिफाई होता नहीं।
हम लोग को है ना, हम लोग का मेहनत जाना।
Research is seeing what everybody else has seen and thinking what nobody else has thought. Thank you, sir, for such amazing words that we could witness today. I, by the way, Thakkar, the Faculty of Aviation Department, feel privileged and honored to have heard his keynote speech and would feel highly, I'm really out of words to express the vote of thanks today to Dr. A. Sen Chakravarti, sir. His speech today on model ethics, publication ethics, and the tools that he gave us for academic writing will always stay with us and help us throughout the journey of us in this field of research. He told us the importance of publishing a research paper in the right journal and also discussing it with various peoples, with most importantly the dedication which he himself with his life journey and life stories explained us. He also put a spotlight on how to formulate a clean, clear, honest, accurate, complete and balanced research paper. He also gave us the importance of the appropriate methods of data analysis. But apart from all this, he most importantly highlighted us the importance of running our own race. Success will run behind us while we enjoy this journey. I thank you, sir, for your precious tips that you gave us, and I'm sure your words shall stay with us as a guiding factor throughout our life. While we process everything that sir told us today, I would like to call this inauguration ceremony to an end, and as sir said, this would be a new beginning. With this, I will now request you all to proceed towards the canteen area for the lunch and thereafter report at the particular tracks for your research presentations. Just to put across, the track 1, commerce track would be in boardroom, track 2, management would be in computer lab 1, and track 3 for humanities and social science would be in the auditorium. I thank you all again.
टाइमिंग का पूरा टाइमिंग 1 बजे नहीं हाँ आप वॉलेंटियर है
दिख जाएगा पास
कॉरिडोर की कैंटीन में जाते हैं नहीं है
सबको बोला ना कैंटीन के पीछे जाओ कैंटीन के पीछे शायद